Good morning, dear students. My name is Ferhan Mazher, and the subject today we are studying is Cambridge O-Levels Mathematics Syllabus D. The code for this subject is 4024. Today we have selected a paper 1 of this subject, and today we have selected a very important paper. This is a specimen paper 1. The Cambridge has issued 2 specimen papers for the examination, which are starting from 2025. There is a little change in the syllabus of the mathematics syllabus D, and this is the second paper, 1, from the Cambridge for the examination from 2025. In this video, I am going to present you the solution of this paper, and in this video, I will try my best to explain you the concepts, and also I will try to um, show you that what are the new topics which have been added into the syllabus. So let's start today's paper. I will try my best to make it very useful to you. So let's start today's paper. So on your screen, the specimen paper number 1, non-calculator. This is the B paper. The Cambridge has issued 2 papers related with the paper 1 as specimen papers, and they are for the examination which is starting from 2025. The time allowed for this paper is 2 hours, and the calculator is not allowed in this paper. The total marks for this paper are 100. So a formula list is given, is accompanying this paper. So you can see that formula list, and you can pay attention that which kind of which formula will be given. So here we go. The question number 1 is showing up on your screen. Okay, he says write down the number of the lines of the symmetry of a kite. So, you know, the kite, and I can show you the shape of the kite. The line of symmetry, the longer diagonal of the kite is its line of symmetry. So there is only one line of symmetry in the kite. So there is only one line of symmetry in the kite. Then they say write down the order of rotational symmetry of the parallelogram. You see, the order of rotational symmetry means that you take a shape, you draw its outer line, and then you rotate that shape 360 degree through 360 degrees. And then you check that how many times in that 360-degree rotation, how many times that shape will fit in its original outline. So that will be the number, the order of the rotation symmetry. So if you do this thing with the parallelogram, when you will rotate the parallelogram will fit in 360-degree rotation. It will fit 2 times on its original mark. So the order of rotational symmetry of the parallelogram is 2. So let's check the order of the rotational symmetry of the parallelogram is 2. Okay, so the next question is question number 2. It's a part. We have minus 8 multiplied 2 plus 3 here. First of all, you will do the multiplication. So minus 8 will multiply with the 2, and that will be minus 16. And then you will do the addition, and that will be minus 8 and multiply with the 2, that's minus 16 plus 3, that is minus 13. So minus 13, and the answer is, let's check the answer. Minus 13 is the right answer, sir. This is the solution. Okay. So question number 2 is B part. He says that 0.03 multiplies 0.05. So the way I do these questions is that I remove the decimal. I convert the decimal fraction into the fraction. So it will be 3 by 100 multiply 5 by 100. So that's 15 by 100, 10,000, sorry. and that will be 0.0015. Okay, so the answer is 0.0015. 0.0015 is the right answer, sir. Okay, so the next question coming up on your screen, that is question number 3. It's a 3 marks question. Here is some information about the 5 positive integers. The median is 7, the mod is 13, the range is 10. They add up to 40. Find the 5 integers. You see, this is a very interesting way, a different kind of question. So first of all, I suppose look at very carefully that how stepwise I solve this. We have 5 numbers. So suppose they are A, B, C, D, and E. So their first statement is that the median is 7. So median is when you arrange those 5 numbers, then the number in the middle, that is the median. So A, B, so it means that C is 7. So A, comma B, comma 7, comma D, comma E. So the C is basically 7. Then he says the mod is 13. You see, the mod is that number which which has the highest frequency, which is repeated most in the data. Because the 13 is greater than 7, so it is supposed to be on the right side of the 7. And because it is mod, so it must be more than once. So these last two numbers will be 13, 13. Now, then he says the range is 10. The range means the maximum value minus the minimum value. The maximum value in the data is 13. The minimum value here, I have shown it with the A. According to that statement, the range is 10. So that means the difference between 13 and the lowest number is of 10. So from 13, you subtract 10, you get 3. So that means it is 3. So now we have 3, comma B, comma 7, comma 13, comma 13. Then they say they add up to 40. So I will add these numbers, 3 plus B plus 7 plus 13 plus 13 equals to 40. So it will be 40 minus 36, and that will be 4. So this number B is 4. So the 5 numbers are 3, comma 4, comma 7, comma 13, comma 13. It's an important question, and I hope that you understand this, how we have done 3, 4, 7, 13, 13. And this is the how we have done this. Okay, so this is how question number 3 is done. So we are going to the next question. The next question is 4, question number 4. The diagram shows a parallelogram and a trapezium. The parallelogram and the trapezium are joined along a common side, and ABC is a straight line. Their first question is find the value of the x. And then they say give a geometrical reason for your answer. So we want to find out the value of the x, and we have to give. Can you see these parallel lines and this transverse line and this angle here and this angle here? These two angles are on the same side of the transverse line, and one angle is inside the parallelograms and the other one is outside the parallelogram. And so these two are the corresponding angles of the parallel lines. So the value of the x will be equals to 100. So the value of the x will be equals to 100. So let's do this. Okay. Question number. So 100, x is equals to 100. The reason is they are corresponding angles of the parallel lines. Okay. So our answer is right. Question number 4. Okay. This is how this is written. Then they say find the value of the y, give a geometrical reason for your answer is 2 marks question. We know the value of the x is 100. So can you see this? This x and this y, can you see these parallel lines? These two angles are co-interior angles of the parallel lines. or we say they are the allied angles. So the sum of the allied angles is 180. So x plus y is equals to 180. So we will write this. So the find the value of y, the x plus y equals to 180, and the reason is the x and y, they are the co-interior angles and they are supplementary, so their sum is 180. So x is 100, so 100 plus y is equals to 180, so y will be equals to 180 minus 100, so y will be equals to 80. So the value of the y is 80 degree. I hope you understand. Then the question is find, look at here, the question is find the value of the z. So if you want to find out the value of the z, so then you have to look at here on this shape. Um, and these are the three angles about a point. The sum of the angles about a point is 360 degree. So y plus 2y plus z will be equals to 360. So we know the value of the y, so very easily. So 3y plus 2y plus z is equals to 360. So 3y plus z is equals to 360. So 3 into 80 plus z is equals to 360. Z will be equals to 360 minus 240, and that is 120. So the value of the z will be 120. So our answer is right. So let me show you the whole thing together. So you can see the whole solution together. So here we have, I hope this is visible to you. Now you can see the whole solution together. You can pause the video and take your time with this. Okay. So we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 5. It says a part convert 600 grams into kg. In 1 kg, there are 1000 grams. So if you want to convert the grams into kg, you will divide it with 1000. So 600 will be divided with the 1000, and that will give you the answer in the kg. So 600 divided by 1000, and it will be 0.6 kg. 0.6 kg is the right answer, sir. Then he says question number 5 is B part. He says convert 5.7 liters into centimeter cube. In 1 liter, we have 1000 centimeter cube. So if you want to convert 5.7 liters into centimeter cube, you will multiply it with 1000. So 5.7 multiply 1000, and it will be equals to 5700 centimeter cube. So 5700 is the right answer, sir. This is my solution. Okay. So we are going to the next question. The next question is question number 6. He says, write these numbers in order, starting with the smallest. So we have 3 by 20 and 0.143 and 1 by 6 and 16%. So I will convert them into a fraction and decimal fractions, and then I will be able to decide. So 3 by 20. So cancel upstairs, downstairs with the 2, you get 1.5 divided by 10, and that is 0.15. 0.143 is already in the decimal fraction. 1 by 6 is 0.1666. And how I got this, let me show you. I got this by this division. Okay, then you have 16%, which is 16 by 100. You convert it into decimal, that will be 0.16. So the smallest number is this one, 0.143. Then you have this number, which is 0.15, but in the answer, we will write the original fraction. So that will be 3 by 20. Then you will have 16%, which is 0.16. So here I will write 16%. And then the last one is 1 by 6, which is 0.166666666. So that is 1 by 6 will be the last number. So my order is 0.143, 3 by 20, 16%, 1 by 6. So the answer is right. So this is how I converted that 1 by 6. So hopefully you know this. Okay. So let's go to the next. Let me show you the whole thing. Yeah. Okay. Now we are going to the next question, and that is question number 7. He says, Jude has a fair eight-sided spinner numbered 1 to 8. So it has 8 numbers written there: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. Jude spins the spinner once. Find the probability that the spinner lands on a number greater than 6. So the numbers which are greater than 6, there are only two numbers, 7 and 8, which are greater than 6. So out of the 8, the probability of getting on a number which is greater than 6, that will be 2. So 2 divided by 8. So the probability will be 2 divided by 8. The probability will be 2 divided by 8, and you can see that. So this is my answer, 2 by 8. 2 by 8 is the right answer, sir. Okay, now we have question number 7. It's B part. He says an odd number or a multiple of 3. So we will count all the odd numbers and also the multiple of 3. So the odd number: 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So there are totally 5 numbers which are either odd number or they are multiple of 3. So 5 divided by 8 is the probability. So 5 divided by 8 is the right answer, sir. So this is how you do question number 7. The solution is showing up. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and the next question is question number 8. He says write the ratio 80, ratio 200, ratio 360 in its simplest form. So we will try to cancel with the same number. If all the 3 numbers can be cancelled with the same number, then we will cancel. So 80, ratio 200, ratio 360. So I will divide the 3 of them with 10. So I'm left with 8, ratio 20, ratio 36. Now all of them, the 3 of them, can be cancelled with the table of 4. So it will become 2, ratio 5, ratio 9. Now they cannot be cancelled with the same table. So 2 ratio 5 ratio 9. 2 ratio 5 ratio 9. So I hope you understand. Now we are going to the next question, and that is question number 9. The time taken and the time that Rafiq works is divided into meetings, planning, and working on a computer. One day, Rafiq is in meeting for 3 by 4 of the time, planning for 1 by 5 of the time, working on a computer for the remaining 25 minutes of the time. Work out the total time that Rafiq works this day. Give your answer in hours and minutes. It's a 3 marks question, and we have to give our time. So suppose that the total time taken is t. Suppose that the total time taken is t. So I'm going to use the algebra. So let's say the total time is t. Out of that total time t, 3 by 4 of the t is for the meetings, and 1 by 5 of the t is for planning. And from the total time, when you subtract the time of the meetings and the planning, the remaining are 25 minutes, which are for working on a computer. So t minus 3 by 4 of the t minus 1 by 5 of the t is equals to 25. So I will take the LCM on the left side. So 20 is the LCM. So in the numerator, you will have 20t minus 15t minus 4t. So t will be equals to 20t minus 15t minus 40. You are left with t only. This 20 will go on the other side. It will multiply with the 20 and 25, sorry. So 25 multiplied 20, that is 500 minutes. So the t is 500 minutes. So the total time is 500 minutes. So we will we will divide 500 with the 60, and we will see what is the quotient and what is the remainder. So when to convert the minutes into hours, okay? So when I divided 500 minutes with the 60 minutes, I get 8 whole, so 8 hours, and the remainder is 20, so 20 minutes. So 8 hours and 20 minutes. I hope you understand how I have done this, how I converted the minutes into hours. So the 8 hours and 20 minutes, or the 8 hours and the 20 minutes is the right answer, sir. The marking scheme is showing up on your screen. This is how this is done. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and that is question number 10 showing up on your screen. These are the first 5 terms of a sequence. Here we have 9, 13, 17, 21, and 25. So 4 is added, again 4 is added, again 4 is added, again 4 is added. So when you go from 9 to 13, you have added 4. And when you go, okay, so let me show you the solution. Okay, so you go from 9 to 13, you have added 4. When you go from 13 to 17, you have added 4. When you go from 17 to 21, you have added 4. When you go from 21 to 25, you have added 4. There is a common difference. So this is an arithmetic sequence. If you want to find out the nth term for an arithmetic sequence, the formula is very simple. A plus B bracket start and minus 1. Here A means the first term and D means the common difference. The first term is 9 and the common difference is 4. So you will have 9 plus 4 bracket start and minus 1. So it will be 9 plus 4 minus 4. So 9 plus 4n, sorry, minus 4. And that will be 4n plus 5. So 4n plus 5 is the nth term, and my answer is right. Okay, sir. So the next question they are asking is question number 10. It's B part. He says the kth term of this sequence is 89. Find the value of the k. So in the place of this, in this formula, I will make this formula equals to 89. So 4k plus 5 is equals to 89. So 4k is equals to 89 minus 5. So 4k is equals to 84. And k is equals to 84 divided by 4. And the k is 21. So the value of the k is 21. My answer is right. I hope you understand. Question number 11 is showing up on your screen. He says, Asha has a bag containing 6 red counters and 4 green counters. So total there are 10 counters, 6 are red, 4 are green. She takes 2 counters from the bag at random without replacement. When you go without replacement, when you are taking the second ball, the total number changes. If that same color has already been taken out, its number. Sorry for the interruption. Something happened with the internet. And whenever something happens with the internet, uh, always this normally happens when we are working. Something happens with the internet. Okay, so we were talking about this tree diagram. So there are 6 red and the green. So at the first position, we will take out the red. Its probability will be 6 by 10. And if we will take out green at the first position, its probability will be 4 by 10. If a red is already out, then on the second position getting a red, its probability will be 5 by 9. The total has reduced by 1 and the red number has also reduced by 1. But on the if red is already out, then getting a green, its probability will be 4 by 9. If a green is already out, then getting a red will be 6 by 9. And if green is already out, then getting a green will be 3 by 9. So I hope you can relate this, you can understand this, how these probabilities I have written. Let's check the marking scheme. This is question number 11. So here we have, you can check that this answer is right. Okay, so we are going to the next part. He says question number 11 is B part. Work out the probability that Asha takes 2 green counters. 2 green counters. Okay, so it's to getting a 2 green counters means probability of getting green comma green. So you will multiply 4 by 10 with the 3 by 9. So here we have probability of the getting green comma green. So that will be 4 by 10 multiply 3 by 9. That's 12 by 90. 12 by 90 is my answer, sir. 12 by 90 is the right answer, sir. This is how this is done. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and that is question number 12 on your screen. They say expand a part, expand. We have 2x bracket start, and then we have 3x square minus 8x. So we will open that bracket. We have to expand it. And it's very simple that 2x is going to be multiplied with all the members in that bracket. So let's see what happens here. So 2x multiply 3x square, it will give you 6x cube. When the 2x will multiply with the minus 8x, you will get minus 16x square. So the answer is 6x cube minus 16x square. Let's check the answer, sir. The answer is right. This is how this is done. So question number 12 is B, first part. He says factorize x square minus 19 square. So here you have two perfect squares, and between them you have a negative sign. The difference of two perfect squares. You remember that formula? Do you remember that formula? A square minus B square. That is equals to A plus B into A minus B. So same identity I'm going to apply here. So here we have x square minus 19 square. That will be equals to, in one bracket I will write x plus 19, and the other bracket I will write x minus 19. So x plus 19 into x minus 19 is the answer, sir. This is how this is done. So question number, then we have the B, and it's the second part. Question number 12, B, second part. Work out 81 square minus 19 square. So I'm going to use the identity. These are two perfect squares, and we have a negative between them. It's a difference of two perfect squares. So I'm going to apply the formula of the A square minus B square. That is equals to A plus B into A minus B. Very easy. So 81 plus 19 into 81 minus 19. So 81 plus 19, that is 100, and 81 minus 19, that is 62. So 62 multiply 100, that's 6200. So my answer is 6200. So you can see the answer is right. This is how it is done. So we are going to the next question, and that is question number 13, and it is a 3 marks question. A force of 196 Newton is applied to a square surface of a side 4.9 centimeter. So we have a square surface. Its each side is 4.9 centimeter. By writing each number correct to one significant figure, work out an estimate for the pressure applied to the square surface. Pressure is equals to force divided by area. Pressure is measured in Newton per centimeter square. So first of all, I will find out the area of this square surface. That is L multiply L. That will be 4.9 multiply 4.9. And the force is 160 Newton. So the pressure will be equals to force divided by area. So here we have the force is 196 Newtons. When I will write it in the one significant figure, it will become 200 Newton. So only one significant figure, 196 is 200 Newton. The area will be length multiply length, that is 4.9 multiply 4.9. So I will write them in the one significant figure, so it will become 5 multiply 5. That's 25. So the pressure is equal to force divided by area, so that will be 200 divided by 25, and that is 8. So the pressure is 8 Newton per centimeter. Sorry, something happened again with the internet. This happens. Usually we are used to it. You are also used to it, but I am sorry for that. Okay. So we are looking at the marking scheme of question number 13. He says 205 seen as round values, and the final answer is 8. So our answer is also 8. So I hope you understand. Question number 14 coming up on your screen. He says, Faria records how many minutes she takes to complete a crossword each day. On Tuesday, she takes 10% less time than on Monday. On Wednesday, she takes 50% less time on Tuesday. And on Wednesday, she takes 9 minutes to complete the crossword. Find the number of the minutes Priya takes to complete the crossword on the Monday. So we will suppose that, okay, on Monday she takes X minutes, and then we can work on it. So here we go. So suppose that the time taken on Monday by Priya is X. Time on the Tuesday is 10% less than the time taken on the Monday. So it will be X minus 10% of the X. I will take the LCM. So 100X minus 10X divided by 100. And that is 90X by 100. On the Wednesday, the time taken is 50% less, which the time which was taken on the Tuesday. So 90x divided by 100 minus 50% of the 90x by 100. So I will simplify this portion. So 90x by 100 minus 45x by 100, and that is equals to 9. They said that the difference uh, on the time taken on the Wednesday is 9. So because the denominators are same on the left side, so it is 90 minus 45. So that is 45x by 100. Because the denominator is same, so that's why I can do it directly. So 45x by 100 is equals to 9. So x will be equals to 9 multiply 100 divided by 45. So x will be equals to 20. So that means on the Monday, the time taken is 20 minutes. The time taken is 20 minutes. You can see question number 14. The 20 is the right answer, sir. This is how it is done. Okay, so now we are going to the next question. That is question number 15, which is a new topic which has been added, and these are the non-terminating reoccurring decimal fractions. So it's 0.312, and on 1 and 2 you can see those dots. Sometimes we put bars, and the dots, the numbers which have the dots on them, they are repeated. So actually this is 0.3, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. So this 1, 2 will not terminate. It will keep on reoccurring, repeating. Give your answer in a simplest form. So this is the new type of questions. So I will write this. I will suppose that this is equals to x. So this is very important. This is a new topic which has been added. So let's have a good look on it. So x is equals to 0.312, and on 1, 2 we have that bar. So that means the 1, 2 will be repeated, reoccurring, non-terminating. So x will be equals to 0. So that means 0.31212, and on 1, 2, I wrote this bar sign. So I will multiply this with 100. So I multiplied both the sides with 100. So you will have 100x is equals to 100 into 0.312 and 12 bar. So you will have 100x equals to, so this decimal will go here. So it becomes 31.2, and again 1, 2, and on bar on it. So from this, I will subtract this first thing. So you will have on the left side, you will have 100x minus x equals to 31.212, and on it we have bar minus 0.312. So when you subtract this portion and this portion will be automatically cut. So you are left with a 99x equals to 30.9. So I will remove the decimal of that 30.9, and downstairs I will write 10. So you will have 99x equals to 309 divided by 10. Now this 99 will go to the other side. It is multiplying here. On the other side, it will divide. So you will have 309 divided by 990. So when you cut it with the, cancel it with the table of 3, you will get 103 divided by 330. This is the new topic which has been added. These questions are very, very important. And all the students who are preparing for the upcoming May, June exam, or exams after that, they need to prepare this topic very well. This type of question. 103 divided by 330 is the right answer, sir. I hope you understand. So here we go. Here we have a question. Okay, so they say question number 16. On the grid, draw the image of the triangle A after reflection in the line y is equals to x plus 1. So we have to draw a line y equals to x plus, y is equals to x plus 2. Sorry, y is equals to x plus 2. So I will make a table for this and then I will plot it. So the table for this x, I will take let's say 0, 2, 4, 6 and minus 2. The y will be 2, 4, 8, 12 and 0. So I will plot these points on this graph. At 0 you have 2, at 2 you have 4, and at 0 you have 2, at 2 you have 4. So I will join them. So this is the line of reflection. So this is y is equals to x plus 2. I draw that line and now this is the line of reflection. And this is the triangle ABC. So I will join and these vertices with this line of reflection in such a way that these lines are making 90-degree angle with the line of reflection. And then I will make them longer. I will make them long. I mean, this line, I will make them longer. When I join the vertex with the line of reflection, I prolonged it. When I join this vertex with the line of reflection and prolonged it. So this angle is 90. Then I will check how much is the distance on this side. Same distance I will take on this side. I will check how much is the distance of this vertex from this line of reflection. Same distance I will take on the other side of the mirror line. I will check how much is this distance from the line of reflection to this vertex. Same distance I will take on the other side. So you see, this is how the reflection is done. So this triangle which has been, I just put dots in it so you can distinguish it from the rest of the work. So this is my answer is coordinates are minus 2 comma 3, minus 2 comma 6 and 0 comma 3. This is how this is found. So 0 comma 3 minus 2 comma 3 minus 2 comma 6. Okay. Now the next part, this is the question number 16. And then we have the triangle A after an enlargement by a scale factor of 3 by 2 with the center 1 comma 0. The center of the enlargement is given, that is 1 comma 0. So 1 comma 0 will be this. So check this vertex. How much is the its distance? I will multiply that distance with the 3 by 2. So this distance is along the y-axis. So this is 2. When you multiply it with the 3 by 2, you get 3. So this point, sorry. So this point, I just by mistake. I don't know. Okay, now thank you. Okay, now let me change the color. Okay. So this vertex is distance from the center of enlargement is 2. So when you multiply it with the 3 by 2, you get 3. So this point will be enlarged and come here. This point, because this vertex of the triangle is on the center of enlargement, so it will not move. This point is on the horizontal line. So its distance is 4 when you multiply it with the its distance is how much? 1, 2, 3. So when you multiply it with the 3 by 2, you get 9 by 2, that is 4.5. So from here, you go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4.5. So that point will come here. So this is 1 point, this is 1 point, this is 1 point. And then you will join them. Let me show you from here also. So can you see this? This point will not move because this point itself is the center of the enlargement 1 comma 0. So this point is the invariant point. And this point is 2 steps, this point is 2 steps above. So it will go, you multiply 2 with the 3 by 2, you get 3. So from the center of enlargement, the distance will be 3. So I put this dot. And this point is 3 steps to the right. So I multiplied with the 3 by 2. You get 9 by 2, which is 4, 4.5. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and 4 points. So this is the point. Then I join them, and you can see this. I have put dots, red dots in it, so you can understand that new triangle form. So this is how this is done, and then we have describe fully the single transformation that maps the triangle A onto the triangle B. So we have to decide how the triangle A comes to the triangle B. If you put your set square in this way and then you rotate it clockwise, you will see the set square will fit here. So that means it's a rotation. So I have to find out the center of the rotation. The method is very simple. You join the two same points in the object and the image, and then you draw the perpendicular bisector of that line. Join any two points which are same, for example, these two, join them with a line and then draw the perpendicular bisector of that line. So where these two perpendicular bisectors will intersect, that will be your center of rotation. So you can see I'm going to join this point and this point from here. I will draw an arc, and you can see I draw that arc, and from B I draw that arc, and then I draw this arc from the A point, and from the B point I draw this arc. Then I join these 2 points with each other. So that's the perpendicular bisector. Then I will join this point and this vertex, and then I will draw the perpendicular bisector uh, of that line. So by mistake, I was pointing to this. And from this point, I draw this arc, this one, and from this point, I draw this arc. So I join these. That's the perpendicular bisector of the AB. Then I will draw the perpendicular bisector of these 2 points. And you can see the perpendicular bisectors intersect each other on this point. So where the perpendicular bisectors intersect each other, which is here -2, 1, that is the center of the rotation. So once you know the center of the rotation, then you join any two same points in the object and the image with the center of rotation, and then between those two lines you can understand, you can measure how much is the angle of rotation. So I joined this vertex with the center of rotation. I joined the same vertex in the image with the center of rotation. So this angle, when you measure it, it's 90-degree clockwise. So that means the triangle A has been rotated through an angle of 90-degree clockwise about the center of rotation. The coordinates of the center of rotation are -2, 1. This is what I'm going to write here. So here we go. So hopefully you can see that. So the rotation, center of rotation is -2, 1 and 90-degree clockwise rotation. So this is how this is done. Let me show you the whole thing. Okay, so this is question number 16. Let's check the answer. So question number 16, the answers are showing up on your screen. You can pause the video and take your time. I believe my answers are right. This is how this is done. Hopefully you have learned the translation. So we are on the question number 17. It's a 4-mark question. It's a part. I mean, the diagram shows the sector of a circle with the radius 6 centimeter. The area of the sector is 15 pi centimeter square. The area of this sector is given. Work out the perimeter of the sector. Give your answer in the form a plus b pi, where a and the b are the integers. Okay, so I know the area of this sector, so I can find the angle at the center subtended by that sector. So then I will be able to find, once I know the theta, then very easily I can find the perimeter. Finding the perimeter is not a difficulty. Okay, so area of the sector is theta by 360 pi r square. And you can see here, I can, okay. Area of sector is theta by 360 pi r square. So 15 pi is the area of sector. Theta is the question. So 15 pi is equals to theta by 360 into pi into 6 square. So the theta will be equals to 15 multiplied 360 divided by 36. And pi is cancelled. So theta is equals to 15 into 10 and theta is equals to 150 degree. So the angle subtended at the center of the sector is 150 degree. Now I want to find out the perimeter of that sector. The perimeter of any sector is radius plus the arc. So it is 6 plus 6 plus 150 because the theta is 150 divided by 360 multiplied 2 pi r. So because we don't want to put the value of pi here, we want the answer in the terms of pi. So you will have 12 plus 5 by 12 into 12 pi. So it is 12 plus 5 pi. 12 plus 5 pi. 12 plus 5 pi is my answer. And you can see question number 17a part, the answer is 12 plus 5 pi. So this is how this is done. The question is on the mensuration, question number 17b part. The sector is the cross section of a prism of the length 10 centimeters. Work out, giving your answer in the terms of the pi, the volume of the prism. You know, the volume of the prism is the base area multiplied the height of the prism. The base area we just calculated, that was given in the question, that is 15 pi centimeter square. So the base area we know, height of the prism they said is 10 centimeter. Height of the prism means the distance between the one base and the other base. So 15 pi multiplied 10, that is 150 pi. So the volume is 150 pi centimeter cube. You can see this answer is perfect. Okay, then we have B, second part, the total surface area of the prism. You know, the finding the total surface area of the prism is very, very simple. It is total surface area of the prism is equals to 2 times the base area plus the perimeter of the base multiplied the height of the prism. So the base area is 15 pi. So you multiply it with the 2, then plus the perimeter of the base is 12 plus 5 pi and into 10. So you will have 30 pi plus this 10 will multiply with this bracket. It's 120 plus 50 pi. So that is 120 plus 80 pi. 120 plus 80 pi is the answer, sir. You can see here 120 plus 80 pi is the right answer. I hope you understand this question. Okay, so we are going to the question number 18 and its first part. He says, write x square minus 8x plus 10 in the form of x minus p whole square minus q. So basically, how you get this shape from the quadratic expression, we call it completing the square. So what we do, we take the term which has x in it, we divide it with the 2. Whatever is the answer, its square is added and its square is subtracted from that expression. So let me show you what I'm saying. So we are going to apply completing the square method. So what I will do, I will divide 8x with the 2x. I get 4. So the square of the 4 will be added, square of the 4 will be subtracted, and this plus 10 will remain as it is. These first two terms, x square minus 8x plus 4 whole square, they are the formula for the x minus 4 whole square. So these three terms, they will make this formula x minus 4 whole square and minus 4 square, that's minus 16 plus 10. So you will have x minus 4 whole square minus 16. So x minus 4 whole square minus 16. You know, this form is actually give you the turning points of the parabola or the quadratic, the graph of the quadratic formula. And the turning points coordinates will be 4 comma minus 6. So now we are going to apply that. And let me check the answers. The first answer is right. Okay. Then the question is sketch the graph of y is equals to x square minus 8x plus 10. On the sketch, label the coordinates of the turning point and the y-intercept. So because here the x square is a positive coefficient, has positive coefficient, so it will be a happy face. And the turning point of that I can tell because we have just found it. The turning point is this is the x of the turning point, and this is the y of the turning point. Its sign is always changed. So at 4 comma minus 6, the graph takes a turn, and this is your minimum point. This is the turning point of your parabola. So for y-intercept, I will put x equals to 0 in the given equation. So y will be equal to 0 square minus 8 into 0 plus 10. So y is equal to 10. So the y-intercept will be at 0 comma 10. So now I know this is a happy face. I know the turning point of this graph is 4 comma minus 6, and its y-intercept is 0 comma 10. So I will draw them on this grid. So this is the shape of, I only know these 2 points, okay? So around this point, the graph is symmetrical. So 1, 2, 3, 4. At 4 points behind this point, the y value is 10. 4 points after this point, the y value is 10. So just join them. So it's a happy face. Its turning point is at 4 comma minus 6. Its y-intercept is 0 comma 10. So I hope you understand. So this is the marking scheme is showing up for the question number 18 on your screen. So this is how I have done it. I hope you understand this and you have the practice of doing this. So then we have rationalize and the denominator and simplify. You know, this is the new topic which has been added into our syllabus, and we call this topic search. So here in the once again, I'm sorry for the internet. Something when I'm recording this lecture on Zoom, and something happens with the internet, and the Zoom gets disconnected, and then it automatically again gets connected. So very, very sorry for that. So we were talking about question number 19, and in the question number 19, you see what happens here. They say that rationalize it. So very simple, very simple. You simply change the sign here. You change this sign and you multiply with that and you divide with that. So let me show you the trick. Okay, so this question is from the topic of surds. This is the new topic which has been added, and it is going to be assessed in the examination from the examinations which are starting from 2025. So I will change this sign. I will multiply with it and divide with it. Upstairs you will have 8 bracket start 1 plus square root of the 5 bracket close. Downstairs you can see this is a minus b, this is a plus b. They are same. Here we have negative, here we have positive. So according to the identity, a plus b into a minus b, that is equals to the a square minus b square. So you will have 1 square minus the square root of 5, its square. So upstairs you will have 8 bracket 1 plus under root 5 bracket close. Downstairs 1 square is 1 and minus, and then square root of the 5, its square, you will have 5. So you will have 8 bracket 1 plus under root 5 bracket close, and downstairs you will have minus 4. Now this 8 and minus 4 can be cancelled. So you are left with minus 2 bracket 1 plus under root 5 bracket close. So this 4 minus 2 will multiply both these terms. So you will have minus 2 under root 5. So this is how you rationalize. This is the new topic search. It is very important. It is coming in your papers. So you can look at the marking scheme. Our answers are right. Okay, so we have next question coming up on your screen. Question number 20. In this question, all lengths are given in centimeters. So here we have a triangle. The name of triangle is ABC and ADE. You can see these two lines are parallel. This is the very, very famous case of the similarity. This smaller triangle ADE is similar to the triangle ABC, and the ratio of this side to the big side, the ratio of this side to this big side, the ratio of this side to this whole side remains the same because they are similar. Very, very famous case of the similarity. Triangle ABC is mathematically similar to the triangle ADE. Show that So this is a 3 marks question. So you have to show this equation can be formed. So from this name, you can write AB divided by AD equals to BC divided by DE equals to AC divided by AE. And then just put these values, you will be able to make that equation. Let me show you. Okay. So here we have AB divided by AD equals to BC divided by DE equals to AC divided by AE. This is the characteristic of the similar triangles. The ratio of the corresponding sides remains the same. So AB we don't know. So AB divided by AD equals to 10. BC is 10. Divided by DE is 2x equals to AC. AC is 12 x plus 12.5 and divided by AE is x plus 5. Now I will just take these two and okay, I will just take these two and then I will cross multiply here. So you will have 2x bracket x plus 12.5 is equals to 10 into x plus 5. So you will have 2x squared plus 25x is equals to 10x plus 50. So that is 2x squared plus 25x minus 10x minus 50 equals to 0. So that is 2x squared plus 15x minus 50 is equals to 0. So this was that equation which you have to show. I hope you understand. Let me reduce the size so you can see the whole thing together. So I hope you understand this A first part. A second part, he says solve by factorizing this. Okay. So 2x squared plus 15x minus 50 equals 0. We have to factorize it. The method is simple and famous. We call it the midterm breaking. And let me show you how this is done. So what I will do, I will multiply the extreme terms. When 2x squared will multiply with the 50, you get 100x squared. So write the factors of 100. The factors of 100 are 1 multiply 100, 2 multiply 50, 5 multiply 20, 10 multiply 10. So this is the these are all the factors. So here with the third term we have a negative sign. So I will write here subtract. So I'm going to choose that pair which by subtraction will give me this middle term which is positive 15. So 20 and 5 when you subtract them you get 15 because you want positive 15. So with the larger number, I will write positive sign, and with the smaller number, I will write the negative sign. So you will have 2x squared plus 20x minus 5x minus 50 equals to 0. From the first two terms, I will take 2x common, and when I take 2x common, in the bracket, I will have x plus 10. From the last two terms, I will take minus 5 common, and in the bracket, I will have x plus 10, and that is equal to 0. Now, this x plus 10 bracket will be taken common. So you will have in the other bracket 2x minus 5. And these two brackets multiplying with each other and equals to 0. You know, when two brackets multiply with each other and the answer is 0, uh, so you can make either the first bracket is 0 or the second bracket is 0. Because when you multiply two brackets, the answer is 0. So I will make the first bracket 0, x plus 10 is equals to 0, so x will be equals to minus 10. I will make the second bracket equals to 0, so you will have 2x minus 5 equals to 0, so 2x is equals to 5, x will be equals to 5 by 2. So I got two values of the x, one is minus 10 and the other one is 2.5. So hopefully you understand this, and let me reduce the size so the whole thing can be visible to you. Okay, so the value of the x, which is negative, we will not use that in the next part. Let me take out the answers here. Okay, so we are here, so you can see this answer right. Okay. Now, then they say find the length of the AC. It's a 1 mark question. We know the value of the x now. The AC is 12.5 plus x. Okay. So I can find the AC. We know the x value. One x value is minus 10, which we are not going to use. And the other value is 2.5. We are going to use that value. AC is equals to x plus 12.5. So 2.5 plus 12.5. That's 15.0. That's 15. So AC is 15 centimeter. AC is 15 centimeter. Okay, now the next question, the next part, the B part, question number 20, the B part. The area of the triangle ABC is K centimeter square. So we know the area of that big triangle. Then the question is find an expression for the area of the quadrilateral BCED. Give your answer in terms of K. It's a 2 marks question. So the area of, try to understand this, the area of this big triangle is K. So I will find the area of this small triangle in terms of K. Then from the area of the big triangle, which is K, I will subtract the area of the small triangle. Remaining will be the area of that quadrilateral BDEC. So this is the strategy. So let me show you. Because they are similar, and the two triangles which are similar to each other, the ratio of their areas is equals to the square of the ratio of their sides. Area 1 by area 2 is equals to L1 by L2 whole square. So area of the triangle ADE by the area of the triangle ABC will be equals to the DE divided by the BC whole square. The DE side, we know the value of x, that's 2.5. So DE is 2x, so that's 2 into 2.5, that is 5. So it's 5, the BC is 10 and whole square, and the area of the ABC is K. Area of the triangle ADE, I'm trying to find out. So 5 by 10 square. So 5 ones are, 5 twos are, 2 square will be 4, so 1 by 4. So the area of the triangle ADE will be 1 by 4 of the K. So now the area of that quadrilateral will be the area of the triangle ABC minus the triangle ADE. So K minus K by 4. Take the LCM. So you will have 4K minus K divided by 4. So that's 3K by 4. So the area of that quadrilateral BCED will be 3K by 4. 3K by 4. 3K by 4 is the right answer. Sir, I hope you understand this idea. I know the area of this big triangle, that's K. I found the area of this small triangle because these two are similar. So this side was 10, this side is 5. Area 1 by area 2 is equals to L1 by L2 whole square. I hope you understand. From the area of the big triangle, I will subtract the area of this small triangle. I will get the area of this quadrilateral. This is how this is done. So we have question number 21. In the Venn diagram, shade the region P union Q complement union R complement. So the area which is outside the Q, the whole area which is outside the Q, and the whole area which is outside the R, and the circle P, you have to union them. So when you will union them, you will get this shape. All the area outside the Q is shaded, all the area outside the R is shaded, and the whole circle of the P is also shaded. So this is how this will be shaded. This is question number 21, and I hope you understand. So then we have question number 21, and then we have question number 22. It's a 3 marks question. Here we have 3 brackets. They are multiplying with each other. He says expand and simplify. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to multiply first of all, I will multiply 2 brackets, and its answer will be multiplied with the third bracket. So I'm going to multiply the second and the third bracket with each other. I will put the square brackets around their answer, and then they will be multiplied with the first bracket. So you will have 2x minus 3. This x will multiply with this bracket, x bracket 2 minus 3x. Then this plus will multiply with this third bracket. Okay. So you will have 2x minus 3 square bracket 2x minus 3x square plus 2 minus 3x square bracket close. So you will have 2x minus 3 in the bracket, and in this bracket you will have minus 3x square minus x plus 2. Now this bracket will multiply with this bracket. So this will multiply with this, then minus 3 will multiply this. Okay, 2x bracket minus 3x square minus x plus 2 bracket close. Then minus 3 will multiply with this bracket minus 3x square minus x plus 2 bracket close. So you will have here, when this will multiply with all these terms, you will have minus 6x cubed minus 2x square plus 4x. When minus 3 will multiply with all these terms, you will have plus 9x square plus 3x minus 6. Now, we will have minus 6x cubed plus 7x squared plus 7x minus 6. This is the answer. So let's check. Our answer is right. This is question number 22, 3 marks question. Hopefully you understand how to multiply 3 brackets with each other. Okay, so we are going to the next question, and the next question coming up on your screen is question number 23. He says rearrange the formula to make P the subject. So we want that P to be alone on one side of this equation, but the problem is that the P is in two terms. So we will try to bring those terms on one side. So let me show you. So here on your screen, the solution is showing up. Okay. So here we have, so cross multiply here. So you will have D bracket 2 minus Py bracket close equals to 2P plus 3. So you will have 2D minus dPy equals to 2P plus 3. The terms which have P, take them to the right side. So 2D minus 3 equals to 2P plus dPy. So 2D minus 3 is equals to, take P common. So P bracket 2 plus dy. Now make the P alone so that 2 plus dy will come on the other side and it will divide. So you will have P equals to 2D minus 3 divided by 2 plus dy. So this is how you make P the subject of the formula, which means you make it alone on one side of the equation. So question number 23. So if you look at the answer, so you will have 2D minus 3 divided by 2 plus dy. Our answer is right, sir. Then we have question number 24. He says simplify. Question number 24A, first part. 2xy whole raised to power 0, anything raised to power 0, anything raised to power 0, the answer is 1. So we will have 2xy whole thing raised to power 0, the answer is 1. So that's how you do question number 24. The answer is 1. Then we have question number 24A, second part. It says 81 m raised to power 8 divided by 3m square, and the whole thing is raised to power 2 by 3. First of all, I will simplify inside the bracket because 81 can be cancelled with the 3 and m8 can be cancelled with the m square. So 81 is 3 raised to power 4 and m. So 3 raised to, inside the bracket I'm saying 3 raised to power 4 into m8 divided by 3 m square. Whole thing raised to power 2 by 3. So these will be cancelled. The powers will be, here is 1 power, here is 4 power. So you will have 3 raised to power 3. Here 8 minus 2. So that is 6. So 3 raised to power 3 into m raised to power 6. Whole thing raised to power 2 by 3. So this power is for both of them. So 3 raised to power 3 into 2 raised to power 3 and m raised to power 6 in raised to power 2 by 3. The power of the power multiplies with each other. So this 3 and this 3 will be cancelled. So you are left with the 3 square. Power of the power multiplies with each other. So 3 ones are 3 twos are 6. So 2 multiplied 2, that is 4. So m raised to power 4. 3 square is 9. So you will have 9m raised to power 4. 9m raised to power 4. This is how you simplify this. Let's check. So question number 24, if second part, the answer is right, sir. This is how this is simplified. This is the chapter of indices. Then we have question number 24 and its P part is find the value of the x. You have 32 raised to power x into 2 raised to power x plus 3 equals to 1 by 4. I will try to make the base same. 32, I will try to prime factorize it. And when you prime factorize 32, It is 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. Okay. So 32 can be written as 2 raised to power 5, and the 4 can be written as 2 raised to power 2. So this is how you do this. So I will write here 2 raised to, in the place of 32, I will write 2 raised to power 5 raised to power x into 2 raised to power x plus 3 equals to 1 by 2 square. So because the base is the same, so these powers will be added up. So 2 raised to power 5x plus 3 equals to, bring this upstairs, so you will have 2 raised to power minus 2. So here on the left side, you will have 2 raised to power 6x plus 3. On the right side, we have equals to 2 raised to power minus 2. So because the base is the same, it's written they are equal. So what will happen? It means their indices are, their powers are also same. So compare their powers. So 6x plus 3 is equals to minus 2. So 6x will be equals to minus 2 minus 3. So 6x will be equals to minus 5. So x will be equals to minus 5 by 6. So x will be equals to minus 5 by 6 is the answer, sir. So minus 5 by 6 is the right answer. As you can see, look at the mark in the marking scheme. So this is how that question is done. So here we have question number 25. A 3D diagram is given. The diagram shows a cuboid with a square base. The floor, the bottom of this cuboid is a square. The length of the edge of the base is 5. So it's the base length and width is 5, 5. And the length of the diagonal, this diagonal, 3D diagram, is 15. Okay, their question is, work out the height of the cuboid and give your answer as a third in its simplest form. And you know it's a 4-mark question. Okay. The strategy is very simple. Okay. So first of all, I will find this diagonal. Then it will be a right angle triangle. Then I will be able to find out this. Okay. So let me show you. I have done it on the paper. Okay. So here we go. So first of all, I have taken only the square base. Is 5 is 5. I'm going to find out this. Okay, so I will apply the Pythagoras here. So it will be x square is equals to 5 square plus 5 square. So x square is equals to 25 plus 25. So x square is equals to 50. Take the square root on both the sides, and you will have x equals to square root of 50 is 5 multiply 2. So this 5 will come out of that radical sign. Insert the new topic. So x is equals to 5 under root 2. Now, what I'm going to do once I know this diagonal, that is 5 under root 2, this is a right angle triangle, okay? So this diagonal and this diagonal and this straight line. So I'm going to apply. So I know this is 15. I know this is 5 under root 2. And I want to find out this y. This is the height. This is the height of which they are asking. So I'm going to apply the Pythagoras. So 5 under root 2 is whole square plus y square is equals to 15 square. So this will become, okay. So this becomes 25 into 2 plus y square equals to 225. This becomes 50. 50 plus y square is equals to 225. Y square is equals to 225 minus 50. So y square is equals to 175. 175, if you prime factorize 175, it is 5 into 5 into 7. So in the place of 170, when I take square root on both the sides, so y will be equals to under root of the 5 into 5 into 7. So this 5 will come outside of that radical sign. So y will be equals to 5 under root 7. 5 will be equals to, y will be equals to, that is the height of, so let me show you. Still, we cannot see the whole thing. Okay, still. So now you can see, I hope, the whole solution together. And I hope you understand this is the 3D shapes, the trigonometry of the 3D shapes. Let's check the answer, sir. So the answer is showing up on your screen. So that was the question number 25, and I think we have reached the end of this paper. And let's check here also. So we have reached the end of, so this was the this is basically the, you know, this is the specimen paper, uh, 1B. There are two specimen papers related with the paper one issued by the Cambridge for the exams which are starting from the 2025. So in this video, I have tried my best to explain you the concepts, and I have also tried my best to write those solutions to make the things easy for you. But still, I am a human being. It's possible that I might have made some mistake. Please forgive them. And if you think this video is useful, if you think this video is helpful, if you think that this video can help your friends, your class fellows, your junior students, your senior students, your teachers, please share the link of this video with them. Share the link of this video on your Facebook, on your TikTok, on your Twitter, on your Instagram. You see, when you will do this, you will be actually helping me, you will be actually supporting me. And please don't forget to like this video, also subscribe my channel. Your support is very important. When you will support me, I will be able to continue this good work. Thank you very much. Have a good day, and God bless you all.